What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Fulan Speaks, man. Listen, man, I'm not going to make a whole lot of videos about this because the whole situation is just ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous, man. Now, I done had something that I ain't had in a minute, and that's Dallas Cowboy fans. Fans of the Dallas Cowboys come into my feed over the last couple of days. You know what I mean? Like, really coming with arguments and argumentation and like trying to defend the organization and Dak Prescott and all that, man. Like, bruh. Like, see, this is why y'all get so much hate from the likes of guys like Stephen A. Smith, you know what I'm saying, and others in the media. You know what I mean? It's because of this. Any other fan base, you know what I mean, in the world, right now, if they were on a 30-year drought, not a 30-year drought of winning chips, but a 30-year drought of winning 2 straight playoff games, bro, that means 30-year drought of getting past the second round of the playoffs, 30-year drought of not even playing in the championship game of the NFC to be able to get to the Super Bowl. They would be humble as a fan base. They would be quiet as a fan base. They would be keeping to themselves, trying to figure out, damn, what can we do? Some of them might even be questioning whether or not they're going to continue to even support that team. For real. But no, it's the Dallas Cowboys fans. And usually what's crazy about it is they're not even people from Texas. It be people from like New York, Philly, Ohio somewhere, places where you got a team. Now listen, I understand if you from a city where y'all just don't have a football team, you know what I'm saying? And it's like you just trying to choose, you get to choose whoever you want. But if you from a city like Philly and all that, like I don't even like respect that type of fandom for real. But any other fan base right now will be quiet and humble. Now, you got some Cowboys content creators on here talking about, well, the Dallas Cowboys ain't the only team that ain't win the last 30 years. You know, Justin Herbert, he keep, getting knocked out and, but people don't say nothing about that. Josh Allen be losing. Don't nobody say that. But everybody only talk about Dak and everybody only talk, boo-hoo, nigga. Listen, man, I haven't been in an argument with a Buffalo Bill fan. I don't got Buffalo Bill fans coming up on, my channel or anywhere talking about, we're America's team. We did this. We went to 4 Super Bowls back in the 90s. I don't hear Chargers fans saying, talking about Justin Herbert record over teams in the division. And not only Dallas Cowboy fans are that delusional. Only Dallas Cowboy fans are that out of touch with reality to where they really be doing that. And what gets me is you think that bothers an Eagles fan. Like they think, that dude came into my feed, right? This is what I'm saying. This is everybody that's not like a Cowboys fan that might be listening. This is how sick these dudes is. He coming to my feed talking about, Dak is the Eagles' daddy. Dak Prescott is the Eagles' daddy because in the regular season, he has this 9-4 record against the Eagles. So we think like the Eagles fans or whatever think that they think Dak is nice or they fear Dak or whatever. Bruh, we having parties. We up here toasting to Dak's new contract. We love the fact Dak is the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys because what it tells us is that we ain't got to worry about y'all. Listen, bro, I done already did all the research on all that. I've lived it all, okay? Dak Prescott has this type of record because he's been here 10 years. 10 years, okay? Within that 10-year span, Philadelphia Eagles done flipped 2 quarterbacks. Mind you, both of those quarterbacks in that time during Dak's watch had Super Bowl runs. Now, Carson Wentz, that was a split between him and Nick Foles. But Nick Foles is another quarterback that the Eagles actually drafted. It was the prodigal son. He had to leave for a little bit because of Chip Kelly messed up the team. We brought him back. You know what I mean? So within that time, the Philadelphia Eagles as an organization drafted 3 quarterbacks that were able to do things Dak didn't do. Now, Wentz, whatever, but who cares? But Dak's winning record was during times when the Eagles were trying to flip the team. Okay, so his first successful year against the Eagles was his rookie year, which was Dak's probably, in my opinion, was really his best year. Because not only did he put up good numbers in the regular season, and did the team win in the regular season, but he actually played the best I've seen him play in the playoffs. They lost, but I didn't feel like he choked in that game. You see what I'm saying? And that was his rookie year, which is crazy. So the Dallas Cowboys were better than the Eagles that year when Wentz was a rookie and Dak was a rookie. Dak came in with Zeke. You know what I mean? He had a team that was ready, made to win. That was really for Romo. So they gave it to him. He already had the loaded squad. That's why they won, 12, 13 games, whatever it was. You know what I mean? He was rookie of the year, all that. Well-deserved. That's what's up. But then the next year, when he lost some of that stuff, I think Zeke got hurt, he was exposed. And that was 2017. The Eagles won the Super Bowl. Dak was your quarterback. How's Dak? Eagles daddy and the Eagles up here toasting Lombardis and all that. I'm trying to understand how that worked. Make that make sense to me. And then after that, you know what I mean, Wentz hurt, all this kind of stuff. We went through the things with Foles and all that. Within a lot of turmoil going on with the Eagles during this time. Within that time, Dak's still not winning nothing, bro. So he might beat the Eagles at times because the Eagles were going through turmoil. Usually these were Carson Wentz-led teams. And Carson Wentz usually didn't have as much talent as Dak had around him, because Dak still had Zeke. And for real, if you analyze those games and really watch those games, it wasn't Dak killing the Eagles. It was really Zeke. Eagles couldn't stop Zeke most of the time. Dak was just playing just fine or whatever. But what's crazy is all your little trash arguments, bro. All your trash arguments towards Jalen Hurts, these little excuses you make because you mad Jalen Hurts is winning. Dak was the same dude, riding Zeke and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So, in the midst of all this turmoil, Eagles decided, flipped another quarterback, got rid of Foles and Wentz, who were responsible for the 2017 Super Bowl, got Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts a rookie. Jalen Hurts' first year was just turmoil. Eagles won 4 games that year. You bragging about you bragging about Dak beating that team when we was going through turmoil? Then what you bragging about Hurts' first year when he was had a new team and all that, and y'all blew the Eagles out? Bruh, that's what you talking about? He the daddy because the Eagles were building. But don't you realize once the Eagles had good teams and all that, Dak don't beat those Eagles teams. 2022, right? Really, 2022 was weird only because Dak and Hurts never faced each other. Dak is hurt, right? Hurts and the Eagles beat Cooper Rush. And then when Dak come back and play on Christmas, Hurts was hurt because the Eagles sat him out. So Dak beat Gardner Minshew. What y'all bragging about him beating Gardner Minshew? That what you doing? And then it was 2023. End of 2023, right? The Eagles sat all their starters going into the playoffs. Dallas played Dak, played all their starters. Who had the dumbass receiver y'all got? CD Lamb, all them dudes, right? Y'all played them dudes. Dak go out there and score 55 points, right? Against Eagles' second string and third string and all that. It was the last game of the season with no playoff implications. Y'all did all that. Only to go after that and get your ass whooped by the Packers, right? You bragging about that win when you playing against, bruh, that 9-4 record, within that is a lot of those types of games where the Eagles were sitting starters. Jalen Hurts was hurt and all that. But if you talking about Jalen Hurts, Dak doesn't own Jalen Hurts Eagles. That's why I'm saying it don't mean nothing. You talking about Eagles teams that don't exist anymore, right? We no longer have Wentz. We no longer have Foles. We no longer have whoever the hell was on them damn teams, bruh. Bradbury and all them guys he was smoking. That has to be the current Eagle championship team for me to care about anything you saying. Like, only y'all would do that. And I'm not even trying to go in on you because right now, y'all sad and y'all should be humble somewhere and really should be asking for mercy from Eagles fans. You know what I mean? But you got nerve to open your mouth. Then you mentioned something about having 5 rings. Bro, don't nobody care about Roger Staubach and Tony Dorsett and Tony Hill and Drew Pearson, Nick. Bruh, nobody care about that, man. And Too Tall Jones and Randy White and shit like that. Come on, man. Everson Walls, nigga. You think somebody care about that stuff, man? Aikman, Emmett, Irvin. You know what I mean? Like, it's probably what you remember. You know what I'm saying? Nobody care about that, man. You know what I mean? Even Emmitt Smith is tired of y'all. Emmitt Smith is more real than y'all dudes, man. Like, what are we doing? What are we talking about right now, man? I'm really going at it with Cowboys fans? Come on, man. Stop it, bro. Like, do something first before you come out here with all this craziness, man. Dallas Cowboys? What? Come on, man. Come on, man. Stop it, bro. Stop it, bro, before it gets real ugly, man. You know what I mean? Y'all got to beat this. Make it real simple. You got to beat this iteration of the Eagles for me to care. You think I care about what Roger Staubach did, man? Dropping Hail Marys to Drew Pearson. You think that I care about that if you bring that up? No, dog. Next year, you got to face A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Saquon Barkley, Jalen Hurts, that offensive line, that defense, number 1 defense in the league, Vic Fangio. That's your reality. I don't care nothing about what happened back in the day, bruh. We don't care about that. We don't care about that. We Eagles don't care about, all right, as a franchise, we could get 5 Super Bowls and all that. We don't do that. We care about year to year. Right now, the Eagles whoop Dallas' ass. Right now. We know it. You know it. Stop it, bro. Peace out.